to coaches and how we facilitate conversation.
Should I answer or? Oh. Cut that out.
A couple of weeks ago, 9 badminton coaches from all over Europe gathered in the city of Haarlem, the Netherlands, to take part in the Tutors Level 1 course. The main goal of this course is to switch from the role of coaching to the role of tutoring. During the course, we got to know the participants a little bit better, and we asked them a few questions about their impressions and feelings about the course. This is what they answered. Have a look.
So the first one is communication skills play a crucial role. What are your thoughts?
I think my thoughts are that they do take a crucial role. I think obviously the use of questioning has come up a lot during the course, especially kind of open questions to gain information from the other tutors.
Communication skills are very important. First of all, for players to know what they're going to learn and how you have to learn the lesson, and also for coaches. But next to that, communication skills can make sure everyone feels seen or feels safe on the court. So yeah, therefore it's very important.
Yeah, I think I agree. And to add a little bit, I think it's great that we focused a lot on communication skills during the course.
Yes. Yeah, for me, it's probably the difference in communication from player to coach, coach to coach, players to players, and now for us on this course, the tutor. To coaches and how we facilitate conversation. That was a good answer as well. We just go.
Yeah.
And now how we communicate as tutors to the coaches that we are going to be working with, hopefully.
New takeaways from this course?
I guess for me it will be that as we're having a badminton school, we're living kind of in a bubble. And we're doing our thing, and players know what to expect from us, and we're kind of sometimes out of the box. Mm-hmm. And as a tutor, you have to be aware of the fact that sometimes people are in the course that don't know you, didn't choose for you, and well, maybe have other opinions or other ways they want to learn.
The new takeaway from the course for me is the difference between tutor and coach was bigger than I expected.
Probably the timing of feedback is probably my biggest takeaway. In terms of are we feeding back to coaches during their sessions, or are we waiting to after? I think that's key. Is it something that a coach can change during a session, or is it something that as a group we need to reflect on? I think that's a huge takeaway for me.
I'd agree with what you said. I'd add the timing of structure in terms of the feedback given as a tutor. So from a tutor side of things, how you structure your feedback and your note taking to obviously be able to provide valuable information and insight back to the coaches has been quite relevant, really.
Yep.
Biggest challenge when switching from coaching to tutoring?
Ooh, that's difficult. It is probably the change of mindset of, okay, so you're not a coach focusing on players anymore, you're now a tutor focusing on the coaches and the different challenges and the different sort of elements that you're focusing on within a coaching role or a tutor role now changes. But at the end of the day, the similarities are that it's for the benefit of the players and the benefit of the sport overall.
Again, I think I'd agree. Really trying to get into that mindset of watching the coach and what the coach is doing and trying to help the coach improve the session more than looking at it as a coaching role in terms of how they're helping the players, but from a one step further back, really.
I guess that's pretty much the same answer as I gave before, because well, as a coach, in our badminton school we get to choose our own students, and the students choose us. And in tutoring, that's not the fact, and you have to adjust and do other things.
Yeah. For me, I think tutoring, you have For me, the tutoring, you have like information that you need to pass on because it's necessary for the course. And as a coach, you have, I think, a little bit more freedom and creativity. The most interesting part of the course for me is?
So I'd say probably the most interesting thing is, again, probably the things that we've already discussed in terms of being able to change from kind of a coach hat to a tutoring hat, and kind of how to sit in that role as a tutor. It's been interesting to see the feedback that we've had over the last day and a half, in terms of how we can improve, how different coaches approach the situations and the kinds of feedback or types of feedback that they give, and also a demonstration from Craig in terms of how he feels it should be done, and trying to take all that information on board.
Getting to know the different styles of tutoring. There's a lot of different tutors out here, and it's nice to experience that people are different and they approach things in a different way.
Oké. Moet ik antwoorden of niet? Should I answer or... Cut that out.
Do we need to do it again?
For me, the most interesting part of the course is meeting other coaches that want to do the tutor as well, and it's great to have input from other people.
The different perspectives that we have on the course like this, where we have tutors coming from Wales, Malta, Sweden, Spain, Holland. There's a wide range of different perspectives, different views, none of which are right or wrong, but to have those interesting conversations between the different tutors, I think, is so beneficial, and we wouldn't get that if we just stuck within our own country. So it's always great to come on these types of courses.
Thank you.
Well done, sir.